Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. In today's video, we're over on the test server. In this one, we're going to be taking a look quickly at the Leica skin and then also at Saurus. We've got him in the labyrinth, so we'll test him out there and we'll look at his skills in general. And I just think he's like one new hero away from being like absolutely broken. But as he is at the moment, we'll have to sort of wait and see till he comes to live servers and some more late game players test him out to see what he's like there. But I'm thinking he's looking, like I said, just away from being really broken, but we'll talk about that more in a sec, so let's get into it. Okay, so the first thing, I also want to mention, Estrelda and Leica have got some big buffs, so I want to do them in their own video. I got up late because I was waiting up for this update. It didn't drop properly, so I don't know if I'll get it out, so I feel like it'll be a longish video, so we're going to do that in another video, the Estrelda and Leica buffs. But this is the skin for Leica. It's not too bad. Like I think it's nice. Like I'd really love to see skins completely change the theme of the hero. I think like if she was on like a robotic Bambi or something like that, I think that would be cool. Like, but you know, like it's an I definitely like this more than I like this. But I'd love to see something that's just like completely unexpected from skins. But anyway, that is the Leica skin. Not sure how to get it yet. In the notes, it did say from the whatchamacallit, which I have seen here, like the skin shop or whatever. I can't remember what they call it. But I'm assuming it's just going to be paid. I'm not sure. We'll have to wait and see. We'll cover that once we find out how to actually get that skin. And then we've got Saurus, so we're going to do some summons for him too, because we're normally lucky on this test server with pulling the new heroes. But I just want to go through a couple things quickly. So this one, the extra form he brings, now when we go into combat, it's going to be hard to see it happen. But it's kind of, the form is kind of like the Gwyneth when she procs her signature item, where she gets that shadow that does the second ability. That's pretty much how to look at it for this one. Then he's obviously got his two AoEs, which do decent damage. Especially this one, when you look at it, it does 100% AoE 4 times, plus each of those 4 attacks deal damage equal to 6% of the target's current health. I mean, that's really big cleave damage. Like, that is actually huge. And obviously, if he doesn't get interrupted, he's just going to cycle between those two. And it's just, it looks really strong. And then this one, obviously, he's stacking his stats, and there's a good indicator on above his head of when he's actually got stacks. So it's really nice. But as you can see here, with the skill ups, all of Saurus's allies receive defense and attack rating increase that is worth 80% of Saurus' own attack and defense ratings. So like a really nice support, like team support. So if you can avoid him getting CC, I think he's going to be really nice. Now, let's just go into test hero and talk a little bit more. As you can see, what I'm going to do is I'm put it on ×1 speed. When he uses his ultimate, 1, he gets a shield, but 2, you'll see like, it's kind of like the Gwyneth. You'll see like a delayed lag on a second form doing the strikes. You can see it there. You can just see it. When the shield's up, it's hard to see. But if we go here, you can see that little lagging like shadow that's doing the same abilities. That's what it is. And if you're looking at how long it actually lasts, you can see here when he enables his form, he gets a shield which persists while the version is there. So obviously it's going to persist until he takes the damage or until the version disappears. So when we go back into test hero and you basically just look, okay, while he's got a shield, he's got the clone up, especially in this test hero thing because it's not too long. So it doesn't hang around. I figure it hangs around for about 2 attacks. There's the 2 attacks and then it's gone. So it's pretty much going to do 1 copy of each attack if he doesn't get interrupted. So let's go again. There's the 1 attack and there's the other attack. And then it's gone. So looks like it got a 3rd attack in there. 1, 2, and then I think this one had it. Yeah. So you can get a max of, looks like 3 attacks out of it, but we're going to have to wait and see how much that works. But when I said this guy's 1 hero away from being an absolute beast, if they actually create a hero that and as you can see, those are the stacks above his head. Really easy to see. I love it when you can really see identifiers like the stacks. Mihiro has a similar sort of thing. Wukong's signature item has a similar thing. I really do like those effects. But yeah, if they ever create a hero, one thing first, he's probably going to synergize really well with the twins, because the twins, obviously their ultimate gives you CC immunity for a little bit. So if you can get him to survive with the twins, it's going to be really, really nice. The one thing is, when he's trying to survive, this is where I'm not sure if he's going to be great late game, because late game the damage that comes out of enemies is huge. He doesn't really have any mitigation except for the successful attacks increasing the attack and defense, giving him a bit more tankiness, and then obviously when he ultimates he gets the shield. So I think he's going to need a really specific team to actually work. I feel like he could be a beast in campaign because he is a plate wearer. And you could just play for RNG that he doesn't get CC'd. You just hope that, like, you know, Pharrell's fears don't hit him, and stuff like that. And you could play it just for the RNG and eventually hope he gets through it all, but we'll have to wait and see. But I got sidetracked there. As I was saying about the new hero, if they make a hero that's kind of like Roseland, that follows someone and makes them immune to see, like, so I don't know, I'm spitballing. Like, while they're following that hero, if the hero gets hit by CC, the following hero loses 10% health, something like that. If they make a hero that can give an ally CC immunity, I don't know, something else that maybe puts a ring on the ground that gives them CC immunity, it's going to be huge for him. Another option is like something like, you've already got him. I feel like he's going to synergize really well with like an Iron and a Gorvo. Iron pulls 3 enemies in, Gorvo jumps on them and stuns them, gives him time to cleave and build up a couple stacks. If they make another ally that, you know, puts a ring on the ground, kind of like Cecilia, but instead of reducing enemies' attack, it gives CC immunity. If they make something like that that goes into the synergy with this guy, it'll just take him to that next level of being absolutely broken, in my opinion, because like his cleave damage is going to be huge. There's no doubt he's giving all his allies attack and defense. I just think he could be really good. But yeah, he might be really good now, but I'm not sure, just because he has to go uninterrupted the whole time with his abilities. And I mean, if he does go uninterrupted, he's doing huge damage. I also think he might be a beast in the guild hunts, but we'll have to wait and see for that, just because he's giving his team such a buff with this ability here. All Saurus allies receive attack and defense increase equal to 100% of his own increased attack and defense ratings. So basically, whatever buff he's gotten up the top there, they're going to gain that as well. So I just think, you know, it's a nice little buff. Also, the signature item, basically, it's a numbers increase game, but by level 30, when he's got the 5 stacks, he'll recover 150% worth of his attack rating as health every time either of the things he used without being interrupted. So he's gonna get a lot of healing. Yeah, I think I just think it's going to be really nice. Just health recovery every second when he's stacked. I don't think campaign or PvP is going to get stacked to 5 that much, so I'm not sure how effective this will be, but we'll have to wait and see. Anyway, we're going to do a few quick summons for him. I'm actually really excited about this guy because he's just such a cool, like, I love dragons and animals and stuff like this. And in case you didn't notice, I got excited when he dropped into the game. So let's do a few pulls, because we're normally lucky. We're normally, actually, wait, before we do that, because we might not need to use them. Oh, we got to put him on the wish list. We stuffed this up before on this account. See you, Lawson. Let's do that. Okay, that would have been devastating. Let's go. First, we've got one of these. For Dan, rip. Then, after that temple, we got one of these. This is him, I'll flip. Ah, Kaz. Kaz. I don't like our chances now. I was hopeful. That was like my one real triple. Oh, we didn't get the screen. That was a really average pull. But I'll take the triple, you know. I want to pull him because I want to test him in campaign, but you know, sometimes you just don't. Another new hero. Wrong one. Summon again. You know what? Because I just want to do the guaranteed. We're going to be back. I'll go collect my hero rewards. Okay, rewards collected. We've got 2,700. Let's go one more. I can't believe we've got such a big triple with such poor... I thought we got to guaranteed. Rip. Anyway, who cares about that? Let's leave that. If I had 300 diamonds, honestly, I would change it. I can't be bothered collecting anymore. But we do have him in the labyrinth. So in the labyrinth here, I think I've only done 2 battles to get, if we go bag. Yeah, I've gotten those 2. Those are the only 2 I've got. This is probably going to really help him, but I was just going through collecting heroes because I didn't want to get too many buffs. But we'll collect him, and then we'll see how he goes. So what we'll do is we'll go here. I might leave it on 1x speed just so we can get a feel for it. So I'm going to drop the Chimera and put him in, and we'll play it like that. And then we've got the Saurus, so we've got a faction bonus. Not too bad. Let's see what happens. He's going to get banished by Tassie, which sucks. I'm going to take it off auto. I will put the shield up. And then I'll just spam him. Just curious. Okay, there we go. He got stunned, so now he loses his stacks. That's always going to be an issue. Ooh. Maybe we just use a Thalia to get some stuff dead. Let's check. Okay, as you can see, what's that, 3 stack? It's really hard to see the stacks when he's actually got the shield up. I mean, that was hard to tell. I feel like to test this guy properly. Well, yeah, I feel like to test him properly, you really need him in like a proper team with like an Iron and stuff. I feel like Iron is going to be this guy's best friend. Dude, this is the question. Do we switch back to Wilders on the Celestial Hypergene account to try and get this guy? Because I was going Lightbearers to try and build Cecilia, which is at Legendary Plus. I'm thinking we might swap back and try and get this guy on the Celestial Hypergene account. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think, because I'm pumped for this guy. And like I said, if they make that one hero that synergizes with him, it goes from him being... It could, like, if he's absolute trash right now, it would go from him being the trashiest hero to, like, God tier. Like, if he... I'm telling you, like, that's just straight where my mind goes. I can't help it. It's where it goes. Anyway, let's check this. Alright, so let's pop him, pop him. I mean, the shield's nice too, because like you get him into mind control and stuff with the shield. And as you can see, he's cleaving, he's cleaving. There's another shield, he's still got full stacks. I mean, let's pop a shield. There's farts on the screen, it's bad for everyone. I just want to see the damage on this. Like, the damage on that Chimera was pretty nice. Like at the end there. Like, obviously he was the only one that I used the ult on as well. But having said that, we're not actually getting any cleave out of him. He's not getting any cleave happening because we're just hitting single targets. We need some back row melee heroes to really test this. But I mean, that for single target damage isn't too bad. I feel like he might be that bruiser that you put in the back row as a tank. Have something thick in front of him that can sort of take everything else, and then he comes up with enough tankiness that once he runs forward, he'll take a couple hits, survive, get an ult, get the shield, and then get rolling. I don't know. I don't know, but we'll have to see. I have such high hopes for him. Okay, once again, there's going to be no cleave happening here. The enemy team just doesn't really allow for it. We'll pop an ult anyway, because why not? I mean, that Rowan damage was pretty big. That was pretty decent Rowan damage. May please go kill the Chimera before she kills us. Beautiful. I mean, I kind of did like that Rowan damage, but once again, Saurus sort of doing her thing. I did use her ult though, get the AoE. Alright, let's get this one. Can I just say, if we look at this, the Strelda buffs are nice, but how good is the design? That is so crystal, like the shading. I really like what they've done there. I really like what they've done, but like I said, that will be another video. Let's pick her up just because, and let's jump into another one. I just want to get some, man, I'm pumped about, like, he looks so cool. Tell me he doesn't look like an absolute beast. Yeah, he looks like an absolute beast, doesn't he? Yep. Okay. because that's got the I kind of want to do this one because that's just going to be annoying because they've both got the CC at the start of the battle. So let's just do this. Pop a shield, let's pop an ult. But I had the Athalia in there. Yeah, rip. Yes, okay, everyone survived. That's what we were going for. I'm still not sure how he stands now. Like, this is a very preliminary test of not having the right team with him, but okay, this one will be nice. This one will be nice because we've got the cleave. Let's see what the numbers look like here. We're up against obviously a Brutus, which has the factional advantage, but looks like we're hitting him pretty hard. We can use his ult again. Getting spun on. Lost our stacks. Got CC'd. This is bad. We're trying to do we're trying to do anything, but Aziz is the thing. I'm just gonna put this one on auto. I'm just gonna put it on auto. Let's not be silly. Okay, that Athalia damage was huge. Like, massive. But let's see if he beat the Athalia in damage. I don't think so. The Athalia was too much. She deleted everyone. Yeah. Saurus. Nice. I like the Saurus. You know what? I think we do that on the Celestial Hypergene account. We go Wilders because then we can try for Saurus as well. Thinking it's a thing. Alright, let's do one more battle, then we'll can it there. But who's she gonna follow? She's gonna follow Shamira. Rip, let's do that. Let's get Rowan popping. Yeah, those stacks are really hard to see when he's got his shield up because of the coloring. But I mean, once he starts ramping up, and this isn't max skilled either. I don't know. I really kind of just want to make an account for him. I always do this with every new hero, but you know, it's a thing. Anyway, that is gonna be Saurus. He's an. I really do like the design. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Let's get him on screen. Like, it's such a clean design. I reckon it's really cool. I'm definitely going to go for him on one of my accounts at least. He's going on all the wish lists because he's so cool. But let me know what you guys think of him. Let me know what you think. Like I said, one hero away from being an absolute weapon, but we'll have to see how he plays out. Anyway, we'll have more on him once he comes to live servers and we can test him a bit better. But that is going to be it for this one, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you have an awesome day, and I look forward to seeing the next one. Cheers.